So, yes, behind the angst, isn't that always the fun thing to do? I wanted to explain what I call the three-part series and the songs that are pieces of it. So it starts with Why Would You Let Me Go? That's part one of the three-part series, which goes a little something like this, because I don't have it up here. I'll go away and you'll stay. Doesn't really make much sense. Wait, damn it, one more time. It goes a little... Okay, first part of the three-part series, which all these songs are... These three songs are grouped together because I feel like they're all related. They're like this progression. You don't know this about me, but I was in a 7-year relationship that just ended not that long ago. And so this is my response to all of that, I guess. If I get into details, it'll be a long conversation. So I'm just going to say this much, is that, you know, it was nothing traumatic, nothing dramatic. It was just, I guess you could say it's a little bit dramatic, but not traumatic. Abrupt in a way. But it ended up being that we just have this like fundamental difference. And that fundamental difference is that I want to go everywhere. I want to see the entire world, in fact. I want to see every inch of this planet before I die. And this individual, let's call him, what does my mom say? She calls people pedestrians. Like, you know, like it's a funny thing in the car, like when my dad's driving and stuff, she'll be like, Steve, look out for that pedestrian. Who says that? Especially in like an urgent moment. I mean, it's like a multiple syllable word. Anyways, that's just a funny thing. I get off topic very quickly. So I was talking about, 7 years. Ended quickly. Because I decided I was going to pursue something. And that I was going to pursue music, and that I was going to, you know, audition with Berklee College of Music in Boston, and this individual that I was in this relationship with feels the opposite of me, basically saying I will never go anywhere. So that was kind of like kind of painful, you know. So I have a three-part series based on that whole story, starting with Why Would You Let Me Go? That was my initial response. I think it's pretty straightforward once you know the story behind it. That, you know, this ended all based on the fact that I was going to go somewhere. And they weren't. Ever. Not like, hey, Allison, you know, like, hey, Allison, you know, I got a lot going on in my world right now, and I can't do anything right now. I mean, maybe you might consider putting this off for a little bit. But that didn't happen. Those words never happened. The words that did happen were, I can't go anywhere. So I said, well, I have to go somewhere, basically, is what I said. And so that kind of, that was the end. So why would you let me go? You know? After that, as I, you know, made my way through all this new thing, I wrote the song. So part 2 is that I wrote was Used to Be. So this is kind of like just saying, like, I mean, it says it, you know, very clearly in the lyrics. You used to be my one and only, never again. What I'm saying there is you used to be my one and only. And never again says I'm never, ever, ever, ever doing this again. To be honest, I didn't think that I didn't think I would ever be in a relationship like that. 7 years? I mean, God, am I an idiot? But no, really, I mean, I don't regret it for a second, but I'm never going to do it again. That's for damn sure. I'm not into that anymore. And then part 3 is a song called, what was it? Not the One That I'm After, which is the complete, we've had, this is over, this is done, and now I'm saying to somebody else, you probably should just leave me alone. And I guess the meaning behind it, you're not the one that I'm after, is telling somebody else, I'm not looking for you, I don't, literally, you're not the one I want. And simultaneously, I think the important thing to explain about it is that, and, it's not saying that this other person is the one that I'm after, the initial person is the one that I'm after, but I think that's important. Like, I'm over that here, and so that's kind of the conclusion of it. Part 4, I have decided I'm going to make of a 3-part series. And yes, I am going to call it that because I think it's like separate. But I have written what I've decided I'm going to write the most beautiful song ever written. To show that I don't have, there really are not hard feelings and I have a lot of good memories.